Good afternoon, this is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Eight-Legged Friend by Lake. Yeah, cosmetically this one's a little odd. Rules as well, they've definitely gone for the theme over clarity, but you know, sometimes. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be, placed without repetition. We have digits along a spider's leg, which are these, must sum a digit along the spider's leg sum to the digit in the spider's body. So the sum of these digits go into there. This is normal arrow rules. We have digits may not repeat along the spider's web, which basically they're kind of hidden. It's fixable these days, but basically the positive and negative diagonal, it doesn't actually, may not repeat. Digits may not repeat on those diagonals. Neighbouring digits along green caterpillars, so the green lines, have a difference of at least 5, normal German whisper rules, and purple worms must contain a set of non-repeating consecutive digits in any order, so they're normal Renban lines. So for example, if this line had a 1 on it, it must go 2, 3, because no repeats on the lines, but they must be a consecutive set of digits. They're the rules. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So this is either 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9, and must contain a 7, because how do you make a set of 3 digits between 1 and 9 that contain 8? Well, if I use the 9, then it's 9, 8, 7, and if I don't use the 9, then it's 8, 7, 6, and after that I'm not using the 8. So it must be one of those ones. So this cannot be 7. What's the minimum it could be? So these are 4, well, it could possibly be as low as 5. So this is from 5, 6, 8, or 9, because these are 4 digits that actually see each other because they're on the diagonal. And if you add 4 digits together, the minimum they could be is 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you add those together, they are 10, but it's on 2 arrows. So if these were 10, this would have to be 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So this is at least 5, and it can't be 7. There's probably reason why it can't be, but these could sum to 3 with that being a 2, and then that could be a 3. Yeah, that could. So if this was a 5, how would this work? Because these sum to a minimum. If this was a 5, how would that work? Because these sum to a minimum of 6. But that. Well, that has the same sum as both of those, so that's at least a 3. But I could go 3, 2, 1, 2. And 2, 1, 2 sums to 5. That would work. And then I'd have to do the same here. Ooh, and that's broken here. How would I make it? How would I do this side if this summed to 5? Because this sums to at least, if this was 1, 2, that'd be 3, that'd have to be 4. But, oh no, this isn't the same, or is it? No, it is. This has the same sum as both of those. So this is at least 3. If this is 1, 2, and that's 3, that's 2. If this is 4, 1, this could be, if this is 4, 1, to make this 5, this would have to sum to 4, which would be 1, 3, and then that could be 2. Actually, no, it couldn't. Well, this is actually just a 9. So this isn't a 9, because the only digit that is 5 away from 4 is 9. So this isn't 9. But I still think this could be 5. Just. And that's really tricky. But I know that those two have the same sum as that. And those two have the same sum as that. So where's 9 in this box? It's in one of those two. Because I can't put 9 on an arrow that doesn't go as high as 9. Well, 9 was always in one of those three. So there's no 9 here. This is 6, 7, 9. So there's no 6 here. This is 5 or 8. Now, if this is 5, all of those digits would have to be less than 5. And that doesn't work. This is an 8. That's the way to do it, because you can't put a digit onto a 5 arrow that's higher than 5. It just doesn't work. That's the way to have looked at it. I was doing that completely the wrong way. So these are 8 arrows. Okay. These, so you can never put a 9 on an 8 arrow. So there's a 9 in one of those, and it's not there. If this isn't, and this isn't a 9, because if this is a 9, this becomes an 8, 7, and that 8 blocks it. So there's a 9 down here somewhere. That's cool. Now, maximum this could be. So the minimum this could sum to is 3. So the maximum these can sum to is 5, because this is the same. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. And if this is a 5, this is... But these see each other. So the minimum here, the minimum sum here is 11. Because 1, 2, 3, and can't use 4. 1, 2, 3, and 5 is the minimum I can put into those 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, and 5. And that sums to 11. But these two arrows sum to 16. So these can't sum to more than 5. So I can't put a 5 in those. So is it this Renban? Is it that Renban? Because what can this be? Because the maximum sum here is 7. But this little cell here gives me a lot more freedom than you might think. Because this could be 1, 3. It could even be 2, or it can't be 2, 5. If I put 5 on this, the other side's lowest is 3. So this could be 5, 3, 5, 3. That could be a 4, and that could be a 1. But I can't put anything higher than a 5 on this. So this is 1, 2, 3, or 5. If I put a 5 down here, because if I put a 6 on here, 6, 5 here would break it, because this would have to be at least a 12. And if I do 6, 4, this still breaks it. So I can't put a 6 on this. But 5, 3 with a 4 here, this could... No, 5, 3 doesn't work because this is a maximum of 8. I can't put a 5 on this. 5, 4, 3 doesn't work, and I can't put a 4 down here. So this is a 1, 2, or 3. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. But the maximum here is 5. The maximum here is 5. So this has to be 3 or 4. And now this needs to sum to either 4 or 5. To sum to 4, it's 1, 3. To sum to 5, it's 2, 3. There must be a 3 down here. So there's no 3 here. There must be a 3 on this line. It's 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 3. That's a 2. And if this is 2, 3, this is 1 or 4. Damn. But No, this could go further. If this is 1, 3, that's a 4, that's a 2. If this is 2, right, that's fine. If this is 2, 3, that's a 3. Oh, and that's 1 or 4. No, that does work. But there's no 3 now here. Ah, I think I missed something. No, the Renban. Because if I put a 5 on this, the other digit has a minimum 5 of 3. 5 and 3 is 8. That doesn't work. But here I don't have that restriction. I can put 5 over here. In fact, I think I can go as high as 6. Because I could go 6, 1, 1. Because I don't have the Renban here. So this is from 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. But I can't use a 3. This digit is the same sum as that. This is either 4 or 5. And I can't put a 5 on a whisper line. That's beautiful. This digit has the same sum of those, but you can never put a 5 on a German whisper line because of the 5 difference. What digit between 1 and 9 is at least 5 different from 5? There isn't one. This is a 4 because if you add 5 to 5, you hit 10 or higher. If you subtract 5, you hit 0 or less. It doesn't work. This is 4, 4. This isn't 4. These sum to 4 now, so they are 1, 3. To connect the 1 and the 3, that becomes a 2. This isn't a 2. This now has to sum to either 7 or 5. So this is 5 or 7. If this is 7, 1, 6 or 2, 5. If this is 5, there's no way to make 5. To make 5, it'd have to be 2, 3 or 1, 4, and I don't have them available. That is 7 and 1. This is so cool. That is really nicely done. 4 has to go next to the 9 on the German whisper line. It is the only thing that is far enough away. Oh, and the 1, 3 means this isn't 1, 6. This is 2, 5. That's really sweet. Okay. Made some progress. This is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's no 5 there. So 5 is in one of those two. There's no 3 there. That's a 5, 6 pair, which makes that a 3. These are 1, 6, 8. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are high digits. And any digit, if we look for any digit that is 5 or more away from 7, 8, 9, so the only digits that are 5 or more away from 9 are 1, 2, 3, and 4. 8 is only 1, 2, and 3, and 7 is only 1 or 2. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no point going into the alternating high-low logic, which is true on German whisper lines. These lines are too short. So this is 1, 2, 3, or 4. This is 1, 2, 3, or 4. The 8 here takes 8 out of both of those. This is the 8, which means this can't be the 4 anymore. This is now a known triple. The 7, 9 says that's not the 9, that's the 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 6 and 7. The 6 is going to go, the 7 is going to go with a 1, the 6 is going to go with a 2. So this is a 1, 2 pair, making that the 3. That's not a 3. This is sweet. Not sure how to resolve those yet. Now 8, 5 here would go with 3, 3 would go with 5, and 2 would go with 6. Same here. 5 would go with 3, 3 would go with 5, 2 would go with 6. Okay. Eight in this box is in one of those 3 cells. Can it go on this line? 8, 7, 6, 5. No, it can't go on the line. 8 is in one of those two. So 8 is in one of those two. Now, is it the diagonal? I know 9 is down here. Ooh, so where's 9 in this column? Because 9 can't go here on the diagonal because I can't put it there. If I put 9 here, I'd have to put 8 on the diagonal. That doesn't work. So I can't put 9 on the diagonal. The 9 would have to go... Sorry. I can't put 8 on the diagonal. So the 8 would have to go there if I put 9 up here, and that doesn't work. So there's nowhere to put 8 on this. So therefore I can't put 9 on this. Now, so 9 had to go down here. So 9 can't go in those. 9 can't go in those. 9 can't go there. 9 is in one of those two. I think I just distracted myself from something else. 9 isn't on this line. So 9 is in one of those. Seven, 6, 5 up there, maybe. Maybe. These are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was wondering if that did anything to that. This can't be 1 or 2. Because of that. Hmm. 3 is up here somewhere. Can I... 3 is in one of those 3 cells, because I can't put 3 on that arrow and I can't put 3 in this box. So 3 is not capable of being there. 3 here. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4... Break into this was very cool, but I'm a little stumped right now. I'm wondering if there's a diagonal trick in play. Because I am not seeing how to progress. Oh, 9 is in one of those two. Right, 9 is in one of these two. 9 is off this diagonal. So 9 is right there. Where is 9 on this diagonal? I can't put it in any of these because if I put it in these two, where is 9 in this column? It doesn't work. So 9 is not in any of those. It's not in any of those. It's not there. It's in one of those two. That 9 looks down. That is a 9. So now 9 is in one of those two. 9 is not in those. That's not the 9. Not the 9. That's the 9. Which makes that the 7 and that the 9. And that means that's not a 4. I made some progress. Da, na, 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 na. That 9 says that's not the 9. That's the 9. Now, the maximum that can be is 6. So 7 and 8 are in all of those. Eight is in one of those two. Wow, this has got some trickiness to it. So this is 1 or 2. So this is either 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is a 3 on this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it must have 3 and 4 on it. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no 3 here, so there's no 5 here. Five or 6 only. 7 is up here. Oh, I can't put 8 on the diagonal. That's not the 8. That's the 8, that's the 9, which means that's not the 9, that's the 9. And I've got all the 9s now. 7 is in one of those two, so 7 is in one of those two. In fact, these are 1, 2, 3, and where's 3 in this column? That's the 3, that's the 1, saying that's not the 1 or the 2. This is a 3, 4, or 5. But this is 1, 2, 7. Which means 1 and 2 are both up here. Because 1 is down here, 1 is in here, 1 is on this line, there is no 5 on this line. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are 5, 6, and 7. And that is a 5, 6, 7 triple on the diagonal. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 1, 2, 3 because it can't be a 4. That's a 1, 2, 3. There's your 4. That's your 3. This is not 3 or 4. This is a 1, 2 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 5 or a 6. Holy cow, those are the same digit. Do I want to be colouring 5s and 6s at this point? Because that one is there. That is that digit and goes down here somewhere. Maybe not yet. But I have to put a 4 and an 8 in here. Well, the 8 is off the diagonal. Still stuck. Can I put 7 up here? No, 7, 6, 5. No, where is 7 in this row? 7 is up here, 7 is up here. I can't put 7 in any of those. So this is a 7, 8 pair. Now, if this is a 7, 8 pair, I can't put 7 on this. So 7 is not in any of those, and where is 7 on the diagonal? It can't go in any of those because of the 7 looking down. That's a 7. That's a 1. That 1 takes 1 out of there. That's a 2, 7. Did that do more? The 1 makes that a 2, which makes that 6. The 2 makes that 5 and that 2. The 5 looks up taking 5 out of there, which takes 3 out of there. Oh, please do more. This 3 makes that the 6, which makes that the 2, which makes that the 3, which makes that the 5, which takes 5 out of all of these. These are 1, 2, 3, 4. The 3 takes 3 out of there. This is 1, 2, or 4 for the row. The 6, in fact, makes that 5, as does the arrow. But the 1 and the 2 makes that the 4 and takes 4 out of there. This is a 1, 2. So if this was a 1, 2, that would have to be a 3. And it couldn't be a 1, 2 anyway because of that. So, but I could make that a 2 and make this a 1, 3. Oh, this 3 makes that the 4, and now 4 comes out of here. But this can't be a 1, 2. There is a 3 on this. But this is a 1, 2, 3 arrow because I can't go as far as 4. So this is 1, 2, 3. There is a 1, 2 here. That is so cool. So this is now a quadruple. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 6 there. So this, or 8 there. This is 5, 7. So this is 6, 8. Now, where is 7 in this row? Because 7 is locked into those two cells and 7 is locked into those two cells. 7 is in one of those two. Oh, the 3 looks down saying that's not the 3. The 2 looks down making that a 1. This C is a 5 and a 6. That's the 7. That's the 6, which makes that the 7 and that the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 3, 4, and 5. There's no 3 here. So there must be a 3 up here. There's no 4 there. There's no 3 there. This is the 3. So this is either 2, 3, 4 or 3, 4, 5. So 2, 4 or 5 go onto that without that being a 4, and it can't be a 2. That's the 5. That's the 4 to connect them up. These are 1 and 2, giving me a 1, 2 pair in the row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 3 and 5, and the 3 looks up making that the 5, that the 3, and this becomes the 1, 2 to complete the column, the row, and the box. This 5 looks down making that the 6 and that the 5, which looks down making that the 6. This is a triple, 4, 5, 8. That's not a 4. I think no, I haven't done the diagonals. That's the 5 for the diagonal. So that's the 8, that's the 4. The 8 makes that the 6 and that the 8. The 5 looks across making that the 7 and that the 5. The 7 looks back making that the 2 and that the 7. That takes the 2 off that Renban, which makes it 1, 3, and 2. The 2 looks up finally making that the 1 and that the 2, which looks across making that the 1 and that the 2. The 1 looks down, taking 1 out of there. The 6 looks down, making that the 8, and I can take 8 out of both of those. This 1 looks up, making that the 6 and that the 1. The 2 looks across, making that the 1 and that the 2. This column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 3 and 4. I'll use that 3 to make that the 4 and that the 3. This row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. These are 5 and 7, and I'll use that 5 to make that the 7 and that the 5. The 7 looks up to make that the 8 and that the 7. These are 6 and 8, and I'll use that 6 to make that the 8 and that the 6. 25 minutes, 38 seconds. I don't have any 8-legged friends because I live in Australia and you don't mess with spiders in Australia. It tends to make you very, very sick. However, that was very, very fun. I can't remember which, was it Peppa Pig or Dora the Explorer or something? There was a kids show which was all about, don't be scared of spiders. Spiders can be your friend. And it was not aired in this country because spiders can be very, very deadly. Household spiders here can kill you, or at least make you very sick. We have redbacks, which are effectively black widows. I think they're of the same species. Same type, and they're just everywhere. Like you go and open your mailbox, and there'll be a bunch of redbacks in it. Yay! I don't like spiders. Anyway, so yeah. Very, very cool puzzle though. Don't have many 8-legged friends, as I was saying, but I really enjoyed this puzzle. Thank you, Lake, for permission to do this one. That was a lot of fun. Rules are a bit weird, but very thematic. That's all fine. As long as people understood them, then that's all good. Cool puzzle. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you are enjoying what I'm trying to bring. The pressure is starting to build up as I'm recording, but so far I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable about taking breaks if I need to. So we'll see how it all goes. Thanks everyone, and as always, good luck with your solving.